never treat a human like that. So
No,
why would
no.
we treat animals like that?
Yeah, it's sad. There's so many people talking about how, but not enough people talking about why. And that's why you haven't seen these things before, right? Do you think that you could truly be against animal abuse while supporting industries that abuse animals? No. The way, the solution is veganism.
I agree with you on this.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
you're explaining this.
yeah.
You're explaining it so simply, and I love that.
Because it is a very simple message,
Yeah.
right? Pretty disturbed by it. How does it make you feel when you're watching animals getting slaughtered or suffering?
Very sad.
Very sad? Yeah, what is it about animals that makes you feel that way?
I love animals.
You love animals? Okay. Yeah. And
My own dog.
yep. And they would suffer just the same, eh? Yeah. And would you say that you're against animal abuse?
Yeah.
Straight up, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad.
It's sad, eh? Animal abuse. Yeah. So we're watching the dairy industry over there. Because they're male baby cows, they will never produce milk. So their solution is to kill them after they're born. Because the industries don't see them as animals, they see them as products. So it's easy to throw away their product, which is what they're doing. They end up killing them soon after they're born. But yeah, being against animal abuse, it's easy to say that you're against something, but your actions determine your values, right? So do you think that you could truly be against animal abuse while paying people to abuse animals for you, for animal products? Do you think that's possible?
Yeah, it is possible.
You think it is?
Probably being one right now.
You think you can be against animal abuse while paying for animals to be abused? Not really, eh? Yeah. So now that you know what industries are abusing animals and how they're abusing animals, and you've told me that you are against animal abuse, what do you think you can do if you want to stop supporting animal abuse as an individual?
Stop buying dairy products.
Yeah. And also meat and eggs, because they're the same kind of abuse happening there as well. Yeah. Basically what we're promoting here is animal rights. And the only, well, those rights are just the basic rights to life, to not be abused and not be killed and treated as property. But the only way we can give animals those rights is to boycott those industries that are, taking away their rights. Yeah. And it's quite simple. So what we're promoting alongside animal rights is a solution, which is veganism. Yeah. So what do you think's like the biggest thing stopping you from living a lifestyle that doesn't abuse animals and going vegan?
I need iron.
You need iron.
Yeah.
Do you think that you can't be healthy on a vegan diet?
Yeah, I reckon I can.
You can, eh? Yeah. So the thing with the diet is you can either be healthy or unhealthy on a vegan diet. That's up to you.
Yeah.
Just like with any other diet,
Yeah.
you can be unhealthy as an omnivore, as a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Whatever diet you do, it's up to that person whether they know what they're doing or not to be healthy or not. But that's more of like a how question. I'm really focusing on why we have a moral imperative to go vegan.
Yeah.
Basically what it comes down to is, like you said, we're against animal abuse, so we need to boycott those industries, of course. But do you want to know the best benefit about being vegan? What do you think it is?
Saving the animals.
Yeah, pretty much. So obviously for the animals, it's that they no longer have to be abused because of your choices. But for you, it's that you no longer have to be responsible for it. And you can truly be against animal abuse, right? Yeah. So, but obviously there's a few steps in the way of most people going vegan, eh? What do you think it is for you? What do you think's like the biggest thing stopping you from living that lifestyle?
Oh, it's because I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Like,
Convenience.
Yeah.
Yep.
Convenience and also just habit.
Yep.
Since you're just, you're young and
Yep.
I guess it's just, I think it is breakable, but it's just because some people just can't be bothered.
Yeah. And do you think that this is an issue of injustice for the animals?
Yeah.
And if we were to treat it like any other injustice, like child abuse, would you say that it's okay to abuse your child because it's convenient for you?
Oh, no.
No, right? Yeah. Would you just tell that person they need to stop, no matter how convenient they find it?
Yeah.
And that's exactly how we should treat this injustice over here.
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, with those habits and things that make it hard for us to, live that lifestyle.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's like two types of people when it comes to thinking about going vegan.
Yeah.
So there's the person who thinks of themselves as a victim,
Oh, yeah.
and they're quite selfish, and they think it's going to be hard for me to make these lifestyle changes
Yeah.
so that animals don't have to be abused.
Yeah.
And then there's the person who uses their empathy and they think about the true victims.
Yeah.
And they think, if that was me
Yeah.
being sent off to a slaughterhouse, I would want someone to help me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It becomes the easiest thing you've ever done in your life once you take the victim's perspective on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think you're going to do moving on from this conversation? Do you think that you would continue to live a lifestyle that abuses animals? Or do you think that you would adopt a vegan lifestyle?
Yeah, I think I'll honestly adopt being vegan.
Yeah.
I don't want to. That's so sad.
It's sad, eh? And it's as simple as being disgusted by what you see on the screens.
I've never seen that.
Learning about it for yourself,
Yeah.
and then changing your purchases accordingly.
Yeah.
If you're against animal abuse but you still want to drink milk,
Yeah.
there's so many other milks you can drink.
Yeah.
But that's for you to find out. All of those things are a Google search away. Really simple. But yeah, what it comes down to is
Yeah.
truly being against animal abuse and
Yeah.
yeah. So, but yeah, just remember that until the day that it is you do go vegan, animals will be abused because of your choice. So just think about what it reflects on you as, how it shows your values. Yeah. Cool. Do you want to have a look at some resources just so you can get on? I think the best thing for you to watch would be The Best Speech You Will Ever Hear. It's like a 30-minute video on YouTube. And it just really focuses on why we should be vegan instead of how. Because the how is everywhere.
Yeah.
You go on Instagram, TikTok, there's so many people talking about how, but not enough people talking about why.
Why? Yeah.
And that's why you haven't seen these things before, right?
Yeah.
You're just learning about it.
Yeah.
So I think the first step for you would just be to learn about these
Yeah.
industries. Exactly. And another good one is Dominion.
Yeah.
It's the documentary that we're showing on here.
Yeah.
That's also free on YouTube. If you just type up Dominion 2018,
Yeah.
it should come up. But yeah, it's exactly what we show in the footage there. But yeah, you have the opportunity now and the choice to really have an impact on these animals' lives every day with your purchasing choices. So yeah, just think about what side of history you want to stand on.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Thank you so much for the conversation. What was your name?
Rosie.
Rosie. I'm Michael. It's nice to meet you.
Michael.
Cheers.
Thanks,
Yeah.